You can change what you do, but you can't change what you want. Thomas Shelby, Peaky Blinders. It's a great quote, a phenomenal series for anyone who likes to binge watch dark, twisted shows and pretty much anything involving Tom Hardy. Yours truly likes that. Yeah. What's he mean, though? Presumably means that if you're not doing or getting what you want, then your satisfaction with your results, the fruit of your labor, and your internal peace and contentment with yourself will suffer. Some of you may have grown up around horses. I did. We had a rodeo arena at the end of our driveway, complete with poles and barrels and such. We even had a covered wagon that was pulled by a team of horses. Not the oxen that you think of when you think Oregon Trail. As a kid, I always wanted it to be a stagecoach, but hey, I guess you can't have everything and have it all at that age. We did have an old sleigh, though, up in the hayloft of the barn. I had no idea how it got up there, but I'm pretty sure Santa was drunk. Anyway, part of the prep for the horses was to hitch up the wagon and to put the bridles on. Yes, the ones with the big bits and the blinders. You've likely seen them in movies or pictures. They don't blind the horse completely so much as they restrict peripheral vision. They focus the horse's attention on the field of view directly in front of its nose, thereby narrowing perspective and subsequent comprehension of reality. Can't see it, doesn't exist. There's a lot of that same type of phenomenon going on with you and I, friend. Social media, traditional media, and the powers that be would like us focused on that which is directly in front of us, not questioning, not challenging, or even pausing to consider whether what we're putting time, energy, and effort into is actually something we want. Good news? You can change it if you're willing and able to take off the metaphorical blinders. Yes, it's up to you to do that work, friend. And I think you owe it to yourself to do it, whatever that means to and for you. Only you know what you are truly passionate about deep down and what you're willing to do to get it. It's not mine to say for anybody other than me. And have you considered them? You'd benefit from some perspective. Some perspective not your own, that is. When was the last time you saw yourself reflected in someone else's eyes? Did you pause there and take some time to see yourself as you were being seen? That's not to say that other people's opinions of us should dictate who or how we are, but it can help us triangulate our own position for ourselves. It can help us avoid living not just with blinders on, but laboring under the illusion of satisfaction with mediocrity that also serves at the meta level as a profound lack of self awareness. Yeah, there's a good chance that it's just me. But here's the deal, Sparky. I only need to worry about the person in my mirror, and the same is probably true for you. We talked the other day about how the perfect can be the enemy of the good, and good can be the enemy of great, and how we might just settle rather than pursue that greatness. Is that greatness what you want? It's okay if it isn't. Only you know what's in your heart. I'm not here to set a high standard for you, friend. I would have you consider that despite the fact that we're in the land of relative abundance, you and I can keep ourselves in a position of scarcity simply because we're unwilling to accept that which is right in front of us. I know you're about to point out my hypocrisy. Note that I said accept, not settle for. How long has it been since you've had your needs met, friend? Do you even know what it feels like to not be living in scarcity and desperation in some area of your life? Would you even know if your needs were being met? If they were? No, I'm not talking about the bottom of the hierarchy. I'm assuming that if you're hearing this conversation, you've already taken care of food, water, clothing, shelter. And if you haven't, for the love of God, make that a priority for yourself, please. I am curious, though. What happens to you when you start getting what you want? What changes with you and within you when you start getting what you need? Something about your situation should be changing in a measurable way at that point. Can you articulate what it looks like? What does it feel like and smell like and taste like? Where are you in space? What color are your shoes? How about that? Now you've got some ideas what you might consider doing for yourself to pursue and make it happen. Oftentimes, you and I are trapped in a mindset of scarcity. We're blinded to the abundance that's right in front of us. So, are you dying of thirst in the middle of the ocean or starving in the middle of the supermarket like you're on some sort of a hunger strike? Take a moment. These are metaphors. Don't drink seawater and don't eat in the store without paying or without permission. I really shouldn't have to say this, but it's 2021 and here we are. So, whatever that means for you, friend, I'd encourage you to peek around your blinders. Yes, the world can be a big, scary, and very unsafe place. But if you're going to get what you want, friend, you're going to have to change what you do. You've got my take. What say you?